What a shot from Catherine Parenteau. First time we're seeing her here on Humana Championship Court. And Catherine Parenteau, the clear #2 women's player in the world. Across all divisions.
Point.
And Christine Maddox, newer name. And Maddox also
0-2.
the lead pro at Pickleball singles.
Side out. Zero two. Side out. Two zero.
Inside out, feathery touch from the kitchen, as Parenteau does so well.
Three zero. Side out. 0-3.
Looked like that serve was out, but didn't matter.
Mixed doubles, Johns, Waters.
3-0.
Just back was the call.
Point. 4-0. Point.
This is the bottom portion
5-0.
of the bracket. Just wide for Parenteau. Winner of this one, though, will get the winner of Lauren Stratman and Paris Todd, who's back in the mix on the PPA side in singles, and right now in a 3-game thriller.
Yeah.
Paris Todd ahead in Game 3, 7-4 on Lauren Stratman. Todd is the 37 seed. Very talented singles player. It's a nice shot for Christine Maddox on the board for the first time.
Yeah, it's one of the few losses that Annalie has had. That was about a year and a half, almost 2 years, a year and a half ago in San Clemente. Paris Todd took her out in the finals in 5 games. Very good singles player.
Side out. Five one. Point. Six one.
Nice roll from Catherine Parenteau.
Timeout receiver 7-1. Let's serve.
To 2024, this is the first of 4 Grand Slams on the schedule for the PPA Tour this season. And that's a nice shot from Christine Maddox, and points are at a premium here on the tour all season long. 2,000 points are available for these Grand Slams, so similar to a tennis style, you will see all the top pros in the Grand Slam events. Accumulate the most points at the top of the sport to conclude the season year in, year out.
Seven one. Point.
Parenteau going with a little bit of a cut serve there just to change it up. Worked out for her.
8-1.
Maddox missing her return.
Point.
Parenteau well in control of this match,
9-1.
at least this game one.
Side out.
Swipes the sideline from Maddox.
Yeah,
A lot of
great
potential in her game.
Yeah, I think that's the right idea. Just keep applying pressure. I mean, you're obviously down by a lot. Nothing to
1-9.
lose. Got to be aggressive. Got to force your opponent to do something. Oh,
Short
but she
serve.
misses the serve.
Side out.
After this one, we got a couple of mixed doubles matchups coming your way.
9-1.
Megan Dazan and Tyson McGuffin, one of the new partnerships. Parenteau and McGuffin were paired up for
Point.
many years there. It is a nice finishing touch from
Game
Parenteau.
point.
Game point in game one.
10-1. Point. Game 11-1.
Good singles
Game two,
player. We'll see her a lot
9-in.
more here on the Carvana PPA
0-0.
Tour this season. Good news for us. And Christine Maddox has her hands full with Catherine Parenteau. Down a game.
Side
That
out.
is the standard. If you're going to see where your game is at, might as well face the top. See how far away you are. And Parenteau, one of the best.
Zero, zero. Side out.
Yeah, great backhand there from Maddox. Up the line.
0,
She's got
0.
a similar grip as Duong there when she serves. Look how far she is on that grip. Wow.
Yeah. How do you
Side
explain
out.
that grip?
I don't know. It almost seems like she serves with one grip, but then changes it.
0-0.
I'll have to look more closely, but she's got a very similar grip to Duong, at least on her serve. Yeah, she definitely changes it after her serve, which is interesting.
One, 0. Point. Two, 0. Side out.
Catherine Parenteau hit a milestone last season, surpassing Simone Jardim for second all-time amongst
0-2.
women with career golds. Ooh, nice
Wow.
response from Maddox.
Yeah, that's a great backhand.
One, 2. Point.
Denied by the net.
Two, 2. Side out. Two, 2. Side out.
Yeah, I'm surprised she went inside out. She had the whole court open on the other side. I think that's probably what she's thinking there. Maddox didn't even
2,
try
2.
to move back to her right. She just stayed where she was.
Point. Three, 2.
Nice shot
Point.
from Maddox, and a 2-point lead for the 30 seed.
Yeah, I love what I saw there as Parenteau did not come in. Maddox took that opportunity, came in behind the return, was able to apply pressure.
Point.
Yeah, once again, taking the ball out of the air.
Receiver 5-2.
Former All-American tennis player at Pepperdine University
5-2.
in tennis, taking over game 2 so far, on top by 3. Nice shot on the backhand side, and a 6-2 lead for Christine Maddox. Catherine Parenteau, of course, product out of Michigan State University for tennis.
6-2.
29 years old. Good counter punch from Parenteau. Gets the serve back. What will she do with it?
Yeah, Maddox definitely being a lot more aggressive in this game too, applying more pressure on Parenteau. It has worked out for her so far.
2-6.
Nice punch down the line on the backhand side. So good with that poke.
Mm-hmm.
3-6. Side out. Six, 3. Point. Seven, 3. Point.
She hooked it in, found the corner. Maddox up by 5 and 3 points away from forcing a third. Much different story from game 1.
It looks so one-sided there in game 1, and credit to Maddox fighting back here in game 2. Yeah, it looked like she wanted to come in on the backhand and hesitated just enough.
3-8. Side out. Eight, 3. Side out.
Long on that forehand shot. What are you seeing on that serve? What's the advantage? Anything that you're noticing?
Yeah, I mean, usually people who use that grip want to use it on their ground strokes to get, you know, a lot more dip on the passing shots, but she chooses to use it on the serve, which is just interesting. Maybe she just feels more comfortable. She feels maybe that she could hit out on the ball a little bit more and still keep it in with the topspin. But usually when you see that on the serve, you see the same grip on the forehands, but she seems to go to more of an Eastern grip, so it's not quite as far under with her hand. When she's just hitting a regular ground stroke versus her serve. But yeah, that's very unique. I don't know that I've ever seen that.
8-4. Side out.
Court coverage from Maddox. One better, though, does Catherine Parenteau.
4-8. Side out.
I think Parenteau was being very effective using her drops. Curious to see if she starts to do that more instead of just trying to go for the outright pass.
8-4.
Maddox, of course, she's tall, so she can cover pretty well.
Point.
Seem long. Wow. 9-4.
9-4. Point.
Game
Timeout
point
receiver.
for Christine
10-4.
Maddox, the 30 seed.
Time in. 10-4. Point. Game 11-4.
That's how game 2 will conclude. Christine Maddox takes one.
2-0. Side out.
One final spot remains for the quarterfinals here for women's singles.
0-2.
Winner of this one gets Paris Todd.
Point.
Maddox proved she can hang with Parenteau in game 2.
1-2.
Now, can she capitalize 2 games in a row?
Side out.
Yeah, definitely see Parenteau wanting to come out more aggressive here in
2-1.
game 3. We see her applying a little more pressure.
It's a nice angle
Side
from
out.
Christine Maddox.
Yeah, it looked like Parenteau was trying to roll that ball, and it just hung too much.
Great to see
1-2.
some names emerging on the women's singles side of things we talked about earlier. Inside out craftsmanship from Catherine Parenteau. So KK Christian, who you explained the upside on. Christine Maddox now in the mix. Paris Todd back on the PPA side. Brooke Buckner returning
2-1.
from maternity leave.
Side out.
Product of Michigan tennis.
Go blue.
Thank you. Let that one hang in the wings for a moment. Let you take that one.
1-2.
Big win Monday night. Big win.
Side out. Two one.
Yeah, there's Parenteau using that drop effectively to get herself to the kitchen line. Anticipate her doing that a lot more here in game 3.
3-1. Point.
Followed up by another great shot by Parenteau.
Timeout receiver 4-1.
And
It isn't?
yeah, I could tell you from personal experience, it just isn't.
4-1.
That's why I'm in here now.
That's not true. Put this man out there.
Side out. One four. Side out. Four one. Side out.
Great volley. Maddox there.
One four. Point. Two four.
Maddox pulling back within one.
3-4.
It's a heavy backhand from
Point.
Maddox, tying it at 4-piece.
Yeah, Parenteau just hung that drop way too much and allowed Maddox to be able to swing out on that volley.
4-4. Side out. Four. Side out.
Down the line winner for Maddox, taking the serve right back.
Yeah, Parenteau expecting the backhand cross.
4-4.
Instead, Maddox goes up the line for the winner.
Side out. Four.
Oh,
Side out.
what a shot from Christine Maddox.
Yeah, it's like Parenteau didn't even expect her to get it. You can see on that
4-4.
replay, but Catherine just didn't cover that line, probably thinking Maddox was not going to be able to get to that ball, but great shot.
Point. Time in. 5-4. Side out. Four, 5.
Clean winner for
Point.
Catherine Parenteau. Ties it back up at 5.
5-5. Side out.
You can tell Parenteau's just feeling off in some way.
Yeah, right idea,
5-5.
and trying to, put pressure on Maddox, but just missing long with that ball.
Side out. Five. Point.
There's
Time
one
out.
for Parenteau.
And change 6.
The official ball of the PPA Tour.
Yeah, don't hit me on the phone like face it. None of y'all can stop me saying what we like face it. Shut it down, you know I'm the one doing face it. None of y'all can stop me saying what we like. Yeah, face it. Yeah, face it. Yeah, face it.
Draw.
Time in.
This is the round of
6-5.
16 quarterfinal action. Will start tomorrow.
Point.
And now a 7-5 lead for Catherine Parenteau, who was in a bit of trouble in the start of game 3.
7-5.
Ooh, had
Point.
the opening, did Maddox, and Catherine Parenteau steals one more.
8. 8-5. Side out.
Side out finish for Christine Maddox.
Yeah, it's a great shot. We've seen her do that a couple of times early in the match. And now here in game 3.
5-8. Point.
Yeah, I think Parenteau should have rolled that ball cross court. Instead, choosing to go up the line, but hangs it. And Maddox able to put that ball away with her backhand cross court.
6-8. Point.
Maddox back within 1.
7-8.
Big finish
Point.
for Maddox, tying it at 8
Wow.
late in
Time out
game
receiver,
3.
8-8. Time in.
Yeah, I expect Parenteau to
8-8.
apply pressure here on this return. I would think she's probably going to try to come in. Oh, that's a deep serve. Yeah, I think she wanted to, but it was just too deep of a serve. Oh,
Side out.
And for Maddox, that was exactly what she wanted.
and that's where, like, that's a nervous shot to me because the court is wide open.
8-8.
It's there for you to take that lead, and she just puts it in the net. Comes Parenteau.
And
Point.
that could be the error that comes back to haunt Christine Maddox. You think at that point, swinging in a 9-8 direction off
Right.
a heavy serve that she just had. We'll see.
I see Maddox
9-8.
come in here.
Point.
Catherine Parenteau closing in.
Match point.
Match point.
Match
I
point.
want to see Maddox come in on this return and just
10-8.
force Parenteau to beat her. She goes.
Point. Game and match.
She
11-8.
misses it, yeah.
Parenteau will take it in 3.
Day 2 of the PPA Hyundai Masters continues here in Palm Springs. Catherine Parenteau taking the win over Christine Maddox in an incredible 3-game match. Great performance by her and a great start to 2024. Welcome to the studio, Cameron Blackwood, Matt Manassi, Catherine Parenteau. Doesn't feel like we had that long of a break there. I know you're physically there, but I just want to talk about mentally. Do you feel reset heading now into 2024, starting it off with the slam?
Yeah, for sure. I felt like we did a good job. My team and I, we did a good job over the winter break or the holidays to take a few days or even a couple of weeks off of just not touching a paddle or not even working out. So I think it's positive there, but then at the same time, I felt like it was a little bit in my head coming back. I was like, oh, I don't know. I haven't trained as much as maybe as other players did. So it was a little bit in my head there, but I was like, okay, just Catherine, like you've been playing pickleball for 8 years. You can do this. Just close it out and just go for it instead of being scared and thinking so much about the future or the past.
Yeah, the physical and mental is still there. Played unreal out there. I don't want to bring up a sore subject. You went to Michigan State. Michigan just won the FBS title. How did you feel about that?
I don't mind Michigan. I was actually rooting for them. It was never a thing I think for me, like, it's just, it's another university. They were close to us, so I guess I got to root for the home team.
All right, we were sure.
I love it. So you're playing mixed doubles with Jack Sock later. I know you flew to Charlotte, I believe, to practice.
Yes.
Tell about your relationship with him, how excited you are for that matchup.
I'm
that
so
partnership.
excited with him. We practiced Saturday, Sunday of this past weekend. He's so much fun, so athletic, so many fancy shots. I look at him and I try to do the same thing. Maybe it's not that good sometimes, but I think we're going to have a blast, and I can't wait to compete with him.
And you had such an incredible year last year. Goals for this year, what are they?
I would say to stay on top of the game, at the top of the game. I would like to stay top 3 in all 3 events, if possible. I believe I was top 5 in mixed doubles. I would like to get back top 3. So that's my goal, to stay healthy as well,
You did such a great job last year and continuing now working on the physical part of your game. I commend you on that because I think you're at another level than you were maybe 12, 18 months ago. But a match like that against Christine Maddox, it took a lot mental to come back there in the third. Talk about that. What do you work on to get better mentally?
Yeah, I would say, try to stay away from distractions. There are a lot of people that, they're newer comers, up-and-comers, tennis players, great tennis players like Maddox, who's really good, and I knew. And it's sometimes you just got to stay focused on what you're doing great, and just stop worrying so much about the outside and just focus on yourself.
And you're going to be playing my girl, P. Todd, up next. I know you guys are training together down in South Florida. What are you going to need to do well to come out on top on that one?
I think I would have to go, maybe come up to the net a little bit earlier. She has unbelievable ground strokes. She's going to be, she's been a really good singles player. I haven't seen much of her lately, but I'm sure it's going to be a very fun match, and I can't wait to compete against her.
Well, I'm looking forward to watching that one as well. Our winner, Parenteau, moving on in women's singles as well.